What's up, you guys? Thank you for clicking on this video. So as you can tell by the title, we have some missing link rumors slash leaks to discuss in this video. So this is coming in from the 2025 Generations book via Badu, claiming that Takara is interested in making, or basically is coming out with, an Ironhide, Ratchet, and some form of a Decepticon character. We don't know who it is. My guess, maybe, I can't remember if Soundwave is already rumored for Missing Link. Him or Shockwave, I'd assume, or maybe Starscream. Those would be my picks, considering they're like A-list Decepticons. Everybody would want made from the G1 toy into this modern thing with articulation and everything, which is what Missing Link is. So it would just make sense to me. But Ironhide Ratchet, I am looking forward to possibly seeing these G1 molds finally with their actual heads on them. I remember for the longest, I can't remember if it was like an official change or if it was like some third-party add-on. I think it was an add-on like 20 years ago now at this point, where they had the heads on the original G1 toys. I remember as a little kid looking that up online and thinking that was so cool and amazing and how I need it right now. Nowadays, it's like, don't really care about it. But this is really cool. Like, the potential for an Ironhide and Ratchet G1 figure updated in this Missing Link aesthetic can be pretty peak if done right. You know, add all the articulation that they've been adding to these things and give them their heads. If they don't do the heads, I do not think a lot of people would be as interested in this. Like, if Takara actually included the heads in these figures. I don't know, that's just a hunch to me. I feel like people are kind of sick of the headless Ironhide and Ratchet at this point, and they just want to see official ones with the heads. So I don't think that's something that Takara would want to miss, but you never know. They have made weird decisions before in the past. Not as much as Hasbro, I'd say, but still, they've had their own mess-ups over the years. So yeah, this is pretty exciting. In terms of the Decepticon, it's got to be between Shockwave, Soundwave, and Starscream. I mean, those are the ones that we have yet to get. And it's been pretty Autobot-centric so far. So, I don't know. And with Megatron, we haven't gotten a Missing Link Megatron yet. So it could be him too. But the thing that is in my head is the whole gun thing. I know in the Takara market, they sell gun mode Megatrons and stuff, but with Hasbro, it seems like they're a bit more close-knit with this maybe than Masterpiece in terms of selling it. So I don't know if Megatron would be on the table. I'm just assuming. I don't know. I don't have any insider information on that. But yeah, I mean, it could be Megatron, but I don't know, man. I feel like they would want to save Megatron if they are still going to do him for Missing Link, or he may not be done at all. It just depends. With him, that would be sick. I mean, with his design, it's not the greatest toy design for Megatron, but with added articulation, it would make for a pretty interesting figure, especially with the transformation and all the different parts and everything. That was always a fascinating G1 mold to me ever since I was a little kid. Again, it wouldn't really make for the greatest action figure if I'm imagining the articulation and what they would have to do to engineer it that way. But still, it would be really cool to see, especially since we already got Optimus over a year ago. It only makes sense that they would give him his arch nemesis, Megatron. And hopefully we do get that at some point soon. But if not, it's definitely between Starscream, Shockwave, and Soundwave, in my opinion. But out of these, I'm most curious to see who the Decepticon is. That's the one that I would say I'm the most excited for. Ironhide and Ratchet, obviously, I'm really hyped to see how those turn out with modern articulation and potentially them actually having heads this time around. It only took 41 years, but here we are, hopefully. So, yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. Just a quick little rumor leak update for the Missing Link line here, which I'm surprised is still going. There's an Ultra Magnus that is rumored / leaked a few days ago that I also forgot to cover. Magnus with him, you know, he could he could be peak actually. Like his G1 toy design is pretty accurate, but then you have the inner robot mode, which is sick. So just the play factor with that original mold, if you add the modern articulation to him actually being an action figure this time around, that would be insane. Like, I may have to dip into some Missing Link Magnus if he's coming out. But yeah, between all these that are rumored / leaked, definitely between the Decepticon, just in terms of who that's going to be, and the play factor with Magnus once you actually give him proper articulation is going to be off the charts. But now that I'm thinking about it, the Ironhide and Ratchet, the prospects of them having heads, that does excite me. So I don't know. I'm just gonna say I'm hyped for them all equally at this point. But let me know down in the comments below which of these rumored Missing Link figures are you most hyped for. And yeah, thank you all for watching this video. Catch you guys in the next one. Bye.